So, the reason for the choice of stipulation, I mean, I feel like my creativity was what had him beat last time. And I spent years developing this style, this easy way out, this shenanigans-based style that, Spike's now somewhat involved in a similar way. Since before he was wrestling, I was doing it. And the beauty of these sorts of matches is I get to show that off again, but now I have everyone behind me for it. Because everyone hates Spike. And I've spent a year atoning for the mistakes I've made. So now, you get to see firsthand how creative I can be. You get to see all sorts. Imagine what I did with the Aces, with just what was in the ballroom. Imagine what I could do when I bring specific things to the ballroom on November 26th. Imagine what I could do to you. That's the crazy part. You can snap, and I'm not underselling that. Just for the record, I know it's quite unnerving. To be honest, I've seen some things you've done. I mean, you and Cara in the cage is pretty brutal, and we all know what happened with Cara now. I've seen you do dastardly. Obviously, you've hit Dan Maloney with a bottle. I mean, you're not above these things. You've had death matches with Drew Parker, another one of my friends, by the way. If you want to keep track, I know how much it bothers you. But I've also seen you backstage at the Dome with a mirror hanging out your leg because you're stupid and cocksure. I've seen you huddled over at Ali Pali with your arm split in two because you can't find a way out, so all you can do is cover up because you are a coward and you are soft-bodied and weak. I've seen the real Spike Trivet. And now November 26th, Spike Trivet gets to see all of Kid Lykos' creativity. He gets to see all of what I can bring to the table because this means everything to me. Not just this, obviously. This. The mask. I've worn this mask for 10 years. It's been my livelihood, it's been my life for 10 years. How long have you been wrestling, Spike?
8 years in January.
8 years in January. Congrats. 10 years I've been wearing this mask. And I've been building to these moments, but it's everything to me. The people mean the world to me. The title means the world to me, but this is undeniably top. And you should know how much I defended this. Last year, another Lucha De Apuestas, I beat Chuck Mambo and took his hair because no one is taking that mask from me. And I didn't do that through shenanigans. I didn't do that through bullshit. I tapped him out. How many tap outs have I had this year? 0. But I know I can go there if I need to. Just think of what I could do, how I could tap you out with weapons involved as well. Oh.
Yeah, you like that, do you?
Yeah, I just want you beat, Spike. That's it. That's all I want. I want you beat, because then I can raise this. Yeah, look at it. It's gone soon. Polished it up real nice. Kept it real warm. Now it's my time. This is everything, and you are nothing in this scenario. This is what matters, not you.
You are a stupid little boy. You are a child. And you know how I know you're a child?
Go on.
Because you laugh when I call you a child. You don't take anything seriously. You don't take your own body seriously. Do you understand that? I'm the cocksure one. I'm the one that has been injured because I'm stupid. You lost 2 years of your career because you're stupid. You can't even take a 360 over the top rope without your arm popping out. You are wayward. You are irresponsible. You are stupid. You cannot be trusted with your own body. Let alone could you ever be trusted with this. Let alone could you ever be trusted with a top position in a company. You are respected by your friends. You are looked up to by the people of Progress. But I know better. You are a boy. You know nothing of the real world. You've only ever been in this industry. I've been outside it, and trust me, you wouldn't survive one moment. I survive inside it, and I survive outside it. I will eat you alive. I will eat you from the inside. You have no idea what I can do to you. Are you creative? Oh my God, you're so creative, my little friendly wolf. Why don't you paint me a picture of your own blood? Because I promise you, Lykos, you have no idea what you're getting into. I've said this to you before. What you are looking at is a man. And I have gone through some terrible things. I have done some terrible things. And that crowd out there, they may hate me. They may say all the horrible things in the world to me. And you may fuel off of that. But trust me, and I'll let you in on a little secret that I've never said before. There is not one thing that any of those fans or any of your friends or you can say to me that's worse than the things that are being said to me in my own head. You could never hate me as much as I hate me. I will never, ever be happy. I am incapable of being happy. I am incapable of feeling joy. I'm incapable of laughter, real laughter. I don't think I've laughed at anything real in a very long time. And if I feel that way about myself, can you imagine what I'll do to a person outside of myself? You are a stupid boy, and you don't understand what you're doing. You're putting everything that you love on the line to prove a stupid point, and I got you there. It's me that got you there. These wonderful things that you have had made, that have defined your career for 10 years. Look at you. You can't even be trusted with your own legacy, let alone be trusted with anything like this. You are walking into a horror movie. You are walking into the worst thing ever, because once that mask is gone, once everything that you have is gone, I will return home with this, I will return home with this, and you will walk back into the shithole that you came from, and you will look into the mirror and you will see what? What will you see? What will you see? Are you ready for the world to see that? Do you understand that? The risk that you are taking, look at me, the risk that you are taking is a risk that a child would make. I don't deal with risk that way. You're in this position because I've manipulated you into it. And you can sculpt a masterpiece if you want to, my creative puppy. But this loss is going to carry with you for the rest of your life. You're going to have to look yourself in the mirror when all of this is over. You're going to have to redefine what Lykos is. And these masks will sit on my mantelpiece next to Cara Noir's mask. It will add to my legacy of horror, of legacy of sadness, because my life's objective is to make people feel as sad and as hateful as I feel. And that, maybe on November 26th, maybe, I just might feel some joy. looking. Look at me. Look at me. You're looking at a nightmare. And it's real. It's a real nightmare. You're never going to wake up from this one. Now look into the camera. Turn around and talk to Al and tell them how this is for everyone. See how far it gets you.
Or will these sit back on my mantle alongside this that you cherish so dearly, because that's all you have. All you have.
I think you better put that down.
Sure.
I think you better put that down.
I'm not even that tall, brother.
I think you better put that down.
I think it looks pretty good,
I
actually.
think you better put that down.
Maybe we should do it like this. Get an epilogue from I've beaten you. You can talk about a nightmare, Spike. That's fine. I'm not going to undersell you. I've told you that already. I know what you can do. But I know what I've signed up for. I don't make...
I'm not continuing this interview until he takes it off.
I mean...
Sounds a bit petty, to be honest. It's only possession. Haven't won it yet.
I'm not continuing this interview until he takes it off.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you want it closer to you? Will that make you feel better? You child. I'm going to talk about child. You've just thrown a tantrum because a lot of just pick your belt up. You're weak-minded, Spike. You can talk about how you don't feel joy, how sad you are, how you hate yourself more than anyone could ever hate you. Okay. That's horrible for you. I feel for you. But you're still a petulant brat. You're a spoilt child. I picked up your toy and you had to rise to your feet in anger. And you threw your toys out the pram and wouldn't continue until I'd put it down. The reason I've had the success I've had is because under the happy-go-lucky illusion, as far as my general perception, I am mature. I am an adult. You can talk about you've had to spend time in the real world and I wouldn't last there. I haven't had to because I've been successful at this since I was 11 years old. I'm 26. You think I traveled around the country at 14? Think I went to America at 17 by myself for wrestling without being mature? I'm smaller than you, Spike. Some people like to play the jab of, you're a wrestler. I'm a pro wrestler. And I'm a grown-ass man as well. I can do this quite easily. I know what I'm stepping into. I don't do ifs, buts, and maybes. I do absolutes. And absolutely, I will be beating you for the Progress Wrestling World Championship because you are still that child at heart. And I, under the surface, am the actual man in this scenario. I'm the mature one. I know what I'm stepping into. You can bring whatever you want to the table, Spike. You don't know what I'm bringing. That's the best part. I know you. You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Okay.
You think you know me.
Good.
You think you know me.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Although it looks to me that when we look across this stall, each of us thinks that we're seeing a child. And one of us is going to have to walk out a man. And I hope, I actually hope, in a kind of perverse way, that you managed to pull this off. Because what you're going to have to carry around with you if you don't pull it off, that's going to be unbearable for you. I already carry that around with me all the time. I can handle that level of serious pain. So I hope for your sake you pull this off. Because I don't think that you can carry this around with you. In many ways, you call me cowardly, but in many ways, you're looking at the bravest man you've ever met.